Here we go. Was Naphessa Collier's rant a warranted one? Was Naphessa Collier's rant a warranted one? All right, now look, I have a graphic up here. First of all, if I got your phone number and I send you this, just know it's about to go down. If you see this picture that you see on the screen and I send you this meme, know I'm about to go off because Lil Mama did not hold nothing back. She did what you called a Nas type ether. Remember the Nas and Jay-Z battle? That's what she did. She did an ether of the commissioner, Kathy Eaglein, whatever her name is. But yeah, she snapped. Now, I'm gonna read through some of the things she said while I got this up here. So, Minnesota Lynx got put out of the playoffs a couple of days ago, and on her exit interview, Naphessa Collier blasted WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert for the worst leadership in the world in a resounding statement that sent shockwaves around the league on Tuesday. Here's a couple of points that she said. She said, we had the best players in the world. We had the best fans in the world. But right now, we have the worst leadership in the world. She said, reading from a prepared statement. She came out with paper, dog. You know what I'm saying? She was not playing with you one words. She came out with a prepared statement, and Lil Mama stood all the way on business. She said, Collier, she's one of the faces of the league and a runner-up for the WNBA Most Valuable Player for the second season in a row. And she is on the Players Union. She's part of that, too. All right? And she criticized the league office for a lack of accountability. She said, I want to be clear. This conversation is not about winning or losing, she began. And then she said, the real threat to our league isn't money. It isn't ratings or even missed calls or even physical play. It's a lack of accountability from the league office. She also revealed a conversation she had with the commissioner, and the commissioner made alarming comments in a conversation in February about the players' compensation, an unsettled issue for a new collective bargaining agreement between the WNBA Players Association and the WNBA. Collier wanted to know why players like Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Fever, Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky, and Paige Beckers of the Dallas Wings aren't making more money while they're on rookie contracts. The reason she's saying that because they drive massive ratings to that league. So why are they making so little money? Look, they making like $75,000, $65,000 a year. Most people on this show that's watching this show make more than that. Okay? Anyway. She said, I asked how she planned to fix the fact that how she planned to fix the fact that Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little in their first 4 years. Her response, this is the commissioner, Caitlin should be grateful that she makes $16 million off the court because without the platform the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. All right, let me come back to the screen here. All right. Lil Mama is out her mind, bro. And I ain't talking about Naphessa Collier. The leadership is out of her mind. That last statement was atrocious. You gonna tell me, or you gonna tell her, Caitlin Clark, that she said literally, she should thank her lucky stars or give praise to her lucky stars that she is in the WNBA and she's able to make this type of money away from the WNBA. Caitlin Clark specifically would have made that money if she played for the Big Three. She would have played for any league. She would have made that money because she was selling out football arenas in college. She different. And the points that, to me, Naphessa was making was warranted, and this reason why. And I understand what Mr. G said. That was a private conversation been brought to the light. They are in a contract negotiation. Here's one reason why this happened. And one of the main reasons. She's trying to win the negotiation. So she's trying to get the people on her side. But here's the other part. She wasn't lying. This is the truth. And when Kathy Engelhart, whatever her name is, made her statement today, she never denied nothing that was said. Which means Lil Mama said that. Now, if she was lied on, she would have been like, no, what she said was wrong. I love Naphessa, but this. I get it. I think what Naphessa did was good in the sense of shedding light to the world what is really going on with the WNBA. me and Rob have said many times on this show that their leadership is trash. They're not capitalizing on what's going on. Me and Rob had one of the few real debate feuds that took our show way over 7 o'clock here, or way over an hour moment, because of things that they were marketing that they shouldn't have been marketing. We think the leadership is not good. But I will say this on the other side for Naphessa Collier. I think it was good. I think it was warranted. But I don't know if she will get the support from leadership and owners that she wants. But the players, they all going to back her. But one person, I'm going to get to the comments after this. One person said no comment. The biggest player in the league, Caitlin Clark. She said no comment. Now, that could be that her team was playing that night and she didn't want to talk about it at this time or whatever. It could be that she's probably one of the most wealthy WNBA players that ain't even playing right now. Or it could be she's just waiting for a prepared statement. I don't know. It looks like to me that the league is rushing or going to end up in a lockout. I really hope not, because this is the biggest support they've ever had in the league's existence. I hope they work it out. But I do think they should make more money in comparison to the NBA is basically 50-50. The NFL is similar. A lot of sports are basically 50-50. And what I mean, revenue sharing, basically 50-50. WNBA is nothing like that. Now, WNBA doesn't make as much money as the rest of these leagues. But look, little mamas, these women should be making more than $100,000. Now, here's the negative side about this, where I can see where someone could say, why should you make $100,000? You don't play a whole season. I get that. You only play over the summer. That's a good point. I get that. But the revenue that you're bringing, the ticket sales that you're bringing, warrants money. That's what it's about. At the end of the day, new TV contract came because people have been watching. So these big networks were willing to pay to get these people because people are watching. They're driving content and things like that. Let me go to the chat because it's going, I ain't said nothing. I just been talking. All right, I'm going to go all the way back. I know if you said something, you hearing it late. I just got to it. All right, Rob says she was absolutely correct on this. And then Miss G said, shaking my head, Rob, slap upside the head. And then, he talking about something else. He said, I'm sorry I couldn't get on, but my bro holding it down. Yeah, it's all good, bro. We rolling. D says she was absolutely right. Mr. G says the private conversation should maybe been kept quiet. Maybe. I think on this, I can't fully disagree with you, Mr. G, because something that someone says in private shouldn't be made public, because we don't know what Naphessa said in private. And that's the only thing. Did she reveal all what she said in private? You know what I'm saying? Now, Naphessa is a businesswoman. She helped start the Unrivaled League with her husband. You know, so the reason, now she is somebody important. That's why she has the ear of the commissioner, because she is that level of boss. But I don't fully disagree with that, Mr. G. I can't fully disagree with that. Rob says she kept it quiet until she was dismissed. Okay. Let's see. Hagen says she too in her feelings to make a good business decisions for the league, and that last comment lets us know that. Okay. And then Rob says Caitlin was political. She did the Michael Jordan thing. I fully agree with that. And he says, think about it. Let's see. And Hager says exactly what I just said. Caitlin might be playing the MJ role. Leave me out of this. I just want to play ball in peace. Or like MJ said when he was playing, Republicans buy shoes. And then let's see. Rob says contract was NBA also though, bro. Yes. NBA owns 60% of the WNBA. So we got to look at that. Wifey says chess, not checkers. I can see that. And then Hagen says Jerry Jones made a whole business deal in private without that man agent. Expose that mess they want to keep private. I feel y'all. Listen, my final thought on this is this. Maybe she shouldn't have went that far, but I think it was warranted to get what they need. I think these women are grossly underpaid. Whether they play long enough season or whatever, whether all these players deserve what they get or not, I think they're grossly underpaid. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. This is not the old WNBA. It's a new WNBA. People are watching it. People are interested. And I just think it got to be better.
Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same, boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C might get this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand on not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the